Hi guys, in this video I'm going to be doing an overview of JavaScript. So let's get to it, right? What is JavaScript? Well, JavaScript is a programming language, and thank you very much, I am indeed Captain Obvious. Okay, next, who made JavaScript? JavaScript was created by a guy called Brendan Eich. I think that's how you pronounce it, in September 1995. Amazingly, JavaScript was developed within only 10 days, if you can believe that. While it was being developed, it was called Mocha, but when it officially went live, when it was deployed to the Netscape Navigator browser, it was called LiveScript. And then in like a whirlwind of marketing genius, they renamed it to JavaScript. This was, so they say, it was a marketing ploy to bring in all the Java developers, because Java was very popular at the time, even though JavaScript is pretty much nothing like Java. And because JavaScript became really popular, really important and all that kind of jazz, in 1996 it was taken over by an organisation called ECMA. And ECMA stands for, it's in my notes here, ECMA stands for European Computer Manufacturers Association. Okay, so then it was renamed to ECMAScript, even though everybody else just calls it JavaScript. Okay, so what is JavaScript used for? Well, originally JavaScript was used to make web pages interactive, so it can access and modify content while it is being viewed in the browser. It can also react to events that happen in the browser, so when like you're clicking buttons and hovering the mouse over stuff, when anything interactive happens in the browser, basically that's JavaScript. Okay, so it can do pretty much anything nowadays, with the rise of Node.js, which is JavaScript on the server essentially. So moving on, where and when can I use JavaScript? Right. So although JavaScript was initially created to be used for interacting with web browsers, it's evolved to operate on a lot of different platforms. The JavaScript language is used to interact with its host environment, so basically where it's running from, right? So if it's running in the browser, it has access to something called the DOM, or the Document Object Model, right? Or the BOM, BOM, the Browser Object Model, for example, right? So the browser adds features into, or which are additional to JavaScript's core language, right? So it enables it to interact with the browser. So if JavaScript is running server side, so if it's running on a platform called Node.js, it has access to features, server side features, right? So it can have access to the file system on your computer, etc. It can be used to whip up servers and stuff like that. If you use Node, JavaScript in conjunction with Node and a framework called Electron, you can actually use it to create desktop applications for Windows, Linux, Apple Mac, you name it, right? Who knows? You might even be using JavaScript to run washing machines before long. How do I use JavaScript? I'll be covering how to use JavaScript in upcoming videos, so hit that like button and stay tuned for more.